I have Omar Breno Arroyo here. He is a really great core member. We love having him a part of the crews, and he recently became promoted to assistant leader. So the supervisors depend on him to make sure that the tools are getting, all the tools are getting loaded in the van correctly. He looks at safety aspects. He makes sure the tools are clean at the end of the day. He's all around making sure everything's running smoothly, and he's a great mentor for the new core members that are coming on. And I just thought we could ask him a couple questions on his experience here at CCNB. So my first question was, what drew you to CCNB, Omar?
Well, first off, thank you. My name's Omar. One thing that drew me to CCNB was the opportunities that CCNB offers, such as gaining more experience from all the way from hand tools such as loppers to power tools with weed whacking and being able to pole saw and chainsaw, which is something that I know in my career goal I will most definitely require in order to be successful. So that was one of the main reasons why I joined CCNB. Also, another main reason would have to do with the fact that CCNB helps with finishing off your diploma, which is something that I am fortunate enough now to come back and work on, which is something that I wasn't sure when I would come around to, but CCNB has really opened my eyes to how important it is and the opportunities that it could give to me. And it's been one of the things that I am most grateful as well from CCNB.
Yeah, definitely. He's getting pretty close, everyone. He's been getting those credits turned in. And I can see him graduating this year. The next question is, what have you learned from your time here at CCNB so far?
I've learned a lot, starting with just basic stuff like my communication skills. I was able to improve them a lot, I think, this past year. Besides everything going on, my communication skills with my core members, my supervisors, even in my personal life, I've been able to speak more. CCNB, has also out in the field has helped me with the power tool experience. One of my most exciting experiences that I've gotten has been working at the RCD project and being able to become a confident sawyer too when it comes down to the chainsaw. There's not a tree that I probably don't feel confident enough cutting down. I will most willingly try to the best of my ability. So that's something that I really like now, because it's something that I'll take with me forever, most definitely.
Yeah, nice. You kind of maybe just answered the next question I had for you. What's been your favorite project so far that you've worked on?
Right. So the RCD project is definitely on my top 3. It has been just exciting to see from all the way from when we first started to needing to take down so much of the property to completely finishing one of our property sites completely and moving on to the next one, which also still needs a lot of work, but it's exciting to actually be out there in the field and with your own eyes be able to see the before and after effect, and just know that you could be confidently say, like, I did this and I personally was out there and I cleaned it up. I did all this beautiful work. And when you go out, you can brag about it and mention it to everybody else who got to hear about it and not really be out there and visually work or see it. But I also enjoy plenty of the split rail fencing projects. That's something that I've got to do about 2 to 3 times, which is which is a fun experience, something that I enjoy doing. Same with the creek restoration. Uh, it's not always the easiest work, but it's very fulfilling knowing that you're doing a lot of change in your community, which is something that I take with me every day.
Yeah, great. Where do you see yourself going after earning your diploma and gaining all these skills at CCMB?
Right. So I'm hoping that CCMB this year will also be a great year for me. I'll graduate this year. That's guaranteed. Now that I'm an assistant crew leader, I will take my position a lot more serious. I like being someone that my corps members can go to and speak to if they don't feel like speaking to something directly to a supervisor, or they just need a simple help with the task. And I'm right there. It's nice to know that I'm a go-to person just as much as a supervisor. Um, in my career goals, I plan to have my own business. Right now, I'm looking into the landscape area, and as I do more work in this field, I go towards like also extending into like tree removal, and as we do more carpentry, and the more skills I gain, the more I probably apply to my business. But it's also helped me with my leadership skills, like I mentioned before. Um, and I just hope it will open doors to other jobs that I can also gain more experience for my personal business and benefits in the future. Also, working with these corps members allows me to um, visually see a lot of these corps members come over here every day and work hard for themselves or for the families that they have to go home to. And those are people that I know in the future, if they were to ever run into me and tell me about their troubles, or if they needed a career uh, or a job opportunity, I definitely want to be someone that could allow them to do that just as much so as CCMB has done for me.
Nice.